Hello, hi. Ever wonder why the standard tuning on guitar is EADGBE, every boy goes down an elevator? Or put backwards, EADGBE, eat apples daily, get better every time. Well, if you're curious, good news. My name's Caleb and you found Eclectic Symmetry, the vlog where I post most of the things I'm interested in, ranging from flow arts to meditation to a lot of it's going to focus on music in the immediate future. I've been playing guitar for the past 20 some odd years, and I've spent 15 plus of those years in a side hobby mapping out the fretboard of my own accord, just connecting various patterns and coincidences, as I like to call them, and I'll cover what I mean later on in the series. Without further ado, before I put people to sleep rambling too long, the reason why EADGBE is the standard tuning on guitar is best appreciated through the number four, for two reasons. The first being that we have 4 fingers, and obviously we build most chords with those 4 fingers. I mean, you can throw a 5 in for your thumb in, so a 5th note. Without barring, that is, in your chord. But that's the exception. Most chords are built with using those 4 fingers. The second reason that's important is if you're new to guitar, when you tune it for the first time, you tune the top string in relation to you, the thickest string, the lowest sound, you tune that to an E. And then every single string below that, getting higher in sound, is tuned to its 5th fret. And if you follow that one string, the E string's major scale, just on that one string, the 5th fret is the 4th note in that major scale. So you're tuning the strings below it to a E major scale's 4th note, i.e., that is to say, an A is an E's major 4th. Except for the B string, which is tuned to the G string's 4th fret, which is the 3rd major in a G major scale. It's the 3rd note. And there's an important reason why the B string is tuned to the 4th fret rather than the 5th fret. I'll have a separate video on why that is. Yeah, the reason that's important I will cover in a second. Let's go over the wordless answer real quick and see if you can observe it for yourself. And why that's important, put another way. The value of that, essentially, if it was stacked out, laid similar to a piano with the black and white keys right next to each other, you'd get the pattern starting from an E key here on the piano, stretching up the fretboard for that one string, and also down the strings within that 5 fret space. I was playing 4 frets for the majority of it there, but it's important to count the open strings, so it's 5 in total. One last quick thing, that's potent because if you move anywhere that you place your 4 fingers on the fretboard in standard tuning, as long as they're on 4 frets, you'll be able to get that pattern repeating. So for example, and so on and so forth. You can pretty much play that anywhere. Yeah, again, returning to the fact that we build most chords with 4 fingers. The typical comfort zone for building most chords is going to be within a 4 to 5 fret space. I mean, you can play some pretty cool chords with 6 frets. It's a stretch, and if you really get into bass yoga techniques and stuff like that, You can even make 7 frets possible, but the range of chords you can build across 7 frets is pretty limited, just because of the way that the hand is structured with the fingers next to each other. I'll have a separate course on building your own chords and how there are multiple ways to hold various chords and why you want to hold chords with different fingers in a separate video. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye out for it. But that's why tuning to a perfect fourth is valuable. It essentially allows the continuation of a scale to be stacked below you. This has been Caleb with Eclectic Symmetry. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe.